Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, another installment of today's Q&A, because I'm making it a Q&A day. Hey, hey. Wow, that's really starting to rhyme. I'm starting to turn into a rapper. Oh, I'm driving in my car, going in my car, got my phone, trying to make a text, going past the school, trying to drive my text, hit a kid, whoops, popped his head, Well, that's not a very good rap song, is it? Well, hopefully you get to see. If you watch rap, maybe you understood who I was making fun of there. I don't know, but still. I'm going to continue with my Q&A. Q and hey, that's a good thing. With my Herbalife knockoff pot shirt. J-Rock Vampire asks, what are your favorite games? I'm glad you put plural on that. Currently, my favorite games are still survival sandbox games. I've been playing a ton of Planet Centauri. I also enjoy the game Terraria. I like games like Minecraft and Block Story. I also play, there's a couple others, but I can't remember what they are. Do I have a particular favorite game? No. What is my favorite game right now isn't going to be my favorite in 10 minutes, isn't going to be my favorite tomorrow. My favorite genre that I'm playing right now is the stuff that I've told you about. I really enjoy Amnesia, but that's really scary and really hard. I do enjoy horror games a ton. I have a lot of horror games. I have Outlast and all that, but I haven't really played it. It's scary. So I don't play much of that one. I actually have Subnautica. Enjoy Subnautica quite a bit. But the thing is I'm arachnophobic. When I'm around spiders, especially the bigger they are, the more my hair stands up around my entire body. And that's a weird, weird feeling when you get spiders that are huge and you're arachnophobic and all your hair stands up. Because, when you're scared, your hair stands up. It's like my feet turn into hobbit feet because all my little hairs on my feet stand up. My pubic hair gets fluffy because all of my pubic hair is standing up. All the hairs on my chest are raising up. My beard feels weird and my head feels like all my hair is waving around like this. It's like, I hate spiders. That's the feeling. I don't hate spiders. I fear them. I don't hate them. In fact, if I didn't fear them, I wouldn't mind them being in even my household. I don't hate them. I fear them. That's the feeling I get when I'm playing Subnautica. I don't like seaweed. I don't like underwater stuff. It is so... it's gross. And so when I'm playing Subnautica, I've got that feeling of crawling spiders everywhere. When I'm going by that underwater seaweed, it's like I'm going past a gigantic floating spider with all the big wavy legs. And I'm just going, no, don't let it touch me. Oh God, no. And so... all the critters, all the darkness. I really like the game Subnautica, but play it obsessively. And during the entire time, all my hair is standing on edge, and I'm hating it while enjoying it thoroughly. Let's see. Oh, Bubba Franks asked, do I have a favorite YouTuber? Right now, I don't have an absolute ton of time to watch. But the YouTubers that I do watch most frequently are Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, Jim Sterling. I also watch, where are they? I'm trying to think of the big names, but I've forgotten big names like Super Bunny Hop, Extra Credits. I also watch Total Biscuit, Nerd Cubed, stuff like that. Those are the big names. I watch other people, of course. Iga, Craft Gaming. Gosh, I'm terrible if I don't have this stuff written down. I can yammer up a storm if I'm talking about stuff where I don't have to remember things. But where I have to remember details, that's where I go, and run up against the blank wall. If I had a list, my subscriber list up, I could show you, because it's pretty long, because I've subscribed to a lot of my subscribers. I don't do sub for sub. If I take a look at your channel, I have to like it. And if I like it, then I sub to it and I watch your stuff. That's the way I want you to do it for me, too. I only want you to subscribe to me if you want to subscribe to me. If you watch my stuff and you like it, subscribe. If you don't, don't. I don't play the subs for subs game or anything like that. If you like my stuff, sub. If I like your stuff, I'll sub. And that's the way it should be. So there's a ton of small YouTubers I watch. I just can't remember anybody's names. Like Forge Plays, Rab something or other. Sorry about that, Rab. And all like that. I just wish I could remember everybody's names. Let's see. Oh! Rebecca Rab asks, how long have I been playing games, and what is the first or one of the first that I ever played? I was about 14 or 15 years old when the Atari VCS home console came out. Before that, we bought a Pong, so you could play Pong if you plugged it into your TV. And so I've been playing games all my life, just not when I was young. I was mid-teens when we got the Atari VCS, and then I went into the Air Force, and I picked up a Commodore 64 computer. And then I played with that until it died, bought an Amiga, and worked with the Amigas until I got an IBM clone in '93, and then I've just worked with IBM clones for computers since then. And I picked up, after my Commodore 64 died, then it was way up until the mid-90s when I wanted to pick up a console, and I started researching consoles. I was almost going to buy a Saturn, but a friend of mine said, don't do that, don't do that. Buy a PlayStation instead. Turned into a PlayStation fanboy. I've had a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. My PlayStation 3 died. I have had a regular Xbox and an Xbox 360. My original 360 has died. I think I'm on like number 2 or 3. Yay. My PS3 died, so I don't have that anymore. I've got all sorts of, like a Dreamcast, an N64. I got a GameCube. So I got, my first games were like Pong and everything for the Atari. Computer games, one of the biggest ones I remember was Half-Life. I played Half-Life a lot when it came out. Turned into a Valve fan because of that. So I've been playing them for a long time. It's just they don't really have any really awesome ones back when I was younger. So I've been playing games most of my life. It's just that we didn't have anything good when I was a kid. Let's see. Jim the Viking asks, since I started my YouTube channel, what has been my favorite moment? What has been the best video, in my opinion, that I ever made? Which is the worst, and what new music and or video games have I come across that I really like? That's a lot of good questions. I don't know how well I can answer those. I'll start off with, since I started my YouTube channel, what has been my favorite moment? I am crippled in that fashion, in that I find it difficult to find anything and call it a favorite. My kids have asked me all my life, what's my favorite X? And I've never been able to answer that. Like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite flavor? What's your favorite food? I don't have a favorite color. I've got a favorite color of the moment, but in 10 minutes it'll be different, and tomorrow it's not going to be the same. I got a favorite song, but that's the favorite song of the moment. In 10 minutes that's not going to be the same, and tomorrow it's going to be different. I'm extremely fluid in that fashion. I don't have anything that's a straight favorite. I've got favorite moments of the time when, colored by how I feel about them, but they're never my favorite moments. Well, what's my best video that I ever made? I don't know. I've made a couple that I've been really proud of, but I've never really thought of which one was my best. I don't know. I'm sorry. Gosh. Which was the worst? Absolutely every single one of them. I can answer that one. I can watch my my videos the first day I make them, but after that I try not to. I don't know. I don't know which was the worst. Every single one of them? How about the one I'm doing right now? I don't know. I feel every single one of them is the worst, just like I don't know which anything is my favorite. And finally, what new music or video games have I come across that I really like? So far, music-wise, everything. I don't have a favorite genre. I have a favorite genre of the moment, but in 10 minutes that'll be different, and it won't be the same tomorrow. My games are the same way. I mean, right now I'm playing Planet Centauri, but tomorrow I doubt I'm going to be playing that anymore. And then I'll be back to something else, Terraria, and then I might play that for a day and then go to something else. I wish I had a favorite. I wish my brain worked so that I could answer that one correctly. I like all the music. I like all the games. I like everything. And of those things that I don't like, usually it's not a heavy, intense feeling. It's just, it's not my favorite anymore today. I'll go on to something else. I don't have any strong feelings about it either. I am terrible. That is a horrible answer. I'm really sorry, but that's the only way I can answer it. I gotta be honest. I'm sorry. I'm a freak. I don't know how to answer anything properly or do anything properly. I don't know how to pronounce this. Taeyong says, oh my gosh. If I could give my fall viewers 3 pieces of advice, what would they be? That's actually a pretty heavy-duty question. My first piece of advice to absolutely everyone in the world is stay safe. Number 1, stay safe. Look around you and take a look at your own personality. If your family, your neighborhood, your city, your society, your culture demonizes something that is what you do, as long as what you do is not something that hurts other people, like murder or, stealing, anything like that. If it's just, you being you and trying to survive, keep your head down. Don't present a target. Protective coloration. Live a lie until you can be safe. Then be yourself. That is my number 1 piece of advice. My number 2 piece of advice for my viewers would be who you are. Don't let society tell you who you should be. Yeah, you gotta be safe. Protective coloration. But then, my second piece of advice... Oh, boy. I'm going to have to start this one all over again. If I could give my viewers 3 pieces of advice, protective coloration, keep your head down. My second piece of advice would be, love who you love. Don't let society tell you who to love. And, is be who you want to be. Don't let society tell you who you should be. If you're a man, don't let society tell you what men should be, and then only give you those options. If you are who you are, it doesn't matter what society says that should be. Be yourself. Tied in with number 1, protective coloration. I hope that that's good. I wish I was more awake and my brain worked better. I'm hoping that those are good pieces of advice. I sure hope so. Let's see. One last question for this one. Vortex Ninja 2 asks, who is your favorite hip-hop artist? I don't have a favorite hip-hop artist. I have my favorite of the moment, but in 10 minutes that may change, and I doubt it's going to be the same tomorrow. At this moment, this current moment, my favorite hip-hop artists are actually several. I don't have just one, because I really think Tech 9 is awesome. But I really like Hobson, and I really like Machine Gun Kelly, and I really like just about everybody else I've heard. I mean, let's just go with those three or four that I've said and call them my favorite hip-hop artists for right now. That's about the best I can do. And like Eminem, I mean, but how can you leave Eminem off? And Tupac, I mean, what on earth? How can you narrow it down? I got so many people that I like. I can't just say there's one. There's so many. Well, shucks. Okie dokie. I'm going to wrap this one up. Thumbs up. I've got another piece of internet Q&A for Internet Grandpa coming up here. So you take care. I will see you on the flip side.